Welcome to the Midweek Refuel with Lupus in Color, where we strive to educate, inspire, encourage, and empower lupus warriors all around the world. Today's Midweek Refuel is going to be about having some self-compassion and just extending ourselves some grace in our lupus journey. Earlier, I posted something that stated 7 things that can help you on your lupus journey. And the first 2 things were self-compassion and grace. And I want to talk about that real quick. It is so important for us to have compassion for ourselves. You know, most times we're able to show compassion to someone else and to show empathy to someone else and to show that love to someone else. But we forget to give ourselves that self-compassion and that understanding to realize that we are on a difficult fight as we battle lupus. The other thing is some grace. You know, we get upset with ourselves when we can't do what we used to do. And I understand that. You have a right to be upset. You have every reason to be upset that you can't do the things you used to do. But you need to extend yourself some grace. You need to realize that this lupus fight is not easy. And you are doing the best that you can with what you have going on. So just extending yourself some grace and some ease so that you're not expecting you to be where you were prior to your diagnosis. And you're not expecting yourself to be perfect. The thing about lupus is that it's so unpredictable. It's so important for us to have some self-compassion and have some grace for ourselves. Give ourselves some grace and give ourselves some room to grow within our lupus journey. And when you learn to stop expecting things that you used to do pre-diagnosis to be done during your diagnosis, you can then start to understand how lupus affects your body, how lupus affects your mind, how lupus affects your spirit. You just have to accept that the person that you were before is no more. You are who you are today, and you have to live in those moments and live in the constraints of where you are today. And sometimes that might feel like, you know, that's really a bummer. But when you look at it in a different light, when you take it as it is and decide that you are going to live anyway in spite of lupus, it really makes a difference in your fight. So today's midweek refuel is just give yourself some self-compassion, extend yourself some grace, and allow you to learn about who you are with lupus. Allow yourself the opportunity to really get to know you as you battle lupus. It's hard. No one's sitting here saying that lupus is easy. But what we can do is change our mindsets and change the way that we react to lupus so that we are not getting the same results of pain every time that we are reacting negatively to lupus. So today, I just ask you to give yourself some self-compassion, extend yourself some grace, understand how difficult this fight is, and understand that you have made it 100% of the days that you thought that you could not make it, and that's to be applauded. So thank you for always tuning in to the Midweek Refuel. I hope that something that we say here educates you, inspires you, encourages you, or empowers you. So thank you. Have a great rest of your day and have a great rest of the week. Bye.